Today we're going to talk about hydrangea pruning. Hydrangeas are one of my favourite plants. In winter they're a neat little compact bush covered in green foliage, and then in spring these massive vibrant flowers blossom and really brighten up the garden all the way through the end of summer. In autumn their foliage turns this lovely pinky green colour, which I love. I think the flowers are gorgeous at this stage. After that though they go brown and they die off, and that's when I think the plant needs some pruning. There's no great art to pruning hydrangeas. There are just a couple of things you need to remember. Now, if you have a look down here, this green growth is last season's growth, so we call that the newest growth. You need to make sure to encourage flowering next year that you find the two plump double buds. So you'll see them down here if we can have a look. We've got a few choices here. You can cut it this one or this one. This one's pretty healthy, so I'm going to cut this there just above those buds, and that will encourage that stem to flower next year. Now if you look up at this one here, this stem didn't flower this year, there's no flower on top, so you do the same thing with that, and that should encourage that one to also have a flower next year. So I'll cut that just here. These buds are pretty good, and we should get masses of flowers from any stems that you do that with. You can cut back to the old wood. You might want to do that if you want to shape the plant in a particular way or keep it low, which is what we're doing here, because these grow so high. I think they're 40 to 50 years old and they grow right over the windows, so I do try to cut them back as hard as I can. The only thing with doing that is you won't encourage as many flowers. These still do flower, but just not as much. Don't be afraid to trim your hydrangeas back quite hard. I do that each year. Within weeks they have masses of green foliage and beautiful flowers each spring. Someone has suggested we film a video on the striking of hydrangeas from cuttings like this one. Now I'm happy to do that, but I have read that it can be as easy as drop kicking this into the ground and it would take root. So let's give it a try. I hope this has been of some help. Have fun pruning, and I'll see you later. Bye.